Welcome back to this channel. I'm hoping that you're healthy and safe. I know it's been a few weeks since I last uploaded my video. However, um, the reason for that is I was quite busy with work, and I hope that this time that I was away, you did practice and gone through the videos that I've already made and learned something new. So friends, in today's video, we'll be discussing a shorthand way to write if and else in Python. Also, I'll give you a brief introduction of loops. So let's get started. I'm going to pull up my Visual Studio Code and I'm going to make a new file. Let's call this I'm going to save this as if else shorthand.py. There we go. So guys, you know what if else are in Python, why they are used, and if you don't know what they are, I recommend that you go and watch my video that I made on if and else and conditionals. And today we are going to do the shortened way of if and else. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable called raining. Now I'm going to get an input from user and I'm just gonna ask, is it raining? So if you don't know what I'm doing, it's I'm just getting an input from the user, and as you know already from my previous videos that when we get an input from using input command from user, it comes as a string, so it gets stored as a string. So if you hover on this raining variable, you can see that it's a string. Now first I will show you the normal way of writing if and else, and then we'll change it to shortened way. So let's say I write this: if raining is equal to yes, then type bad weather, make sure you carry an umbrella. Else say print wow, fantastic weather, no need to carry umbrella. So guys, as you can see that this is a simple if and else statement. We are getting an input from user, storing it in raining, then we are checking if raining is equal to yes. If it is equal to yes, then this print statement will print. If it is not equal to yes, or any other thing that user prints or user inputs, then this particular condition, which is an else, will be printed. So now if I run this, says is it raining, and if I say yes, so it didn't work. And do you know why it's not working? If you don't know, you need to check my input. So I'm telling Python that if input is equal to yes, and as you know, I've inputted yes within lowercase. Here I'm saying yes with capital Y letter. So these two don't really match. So to fix this, either I run it again, either I input like that, or I can fix this program and I can just say or raining equal to yes. So now if user types yes with capital Y or everything in lowercase, both should work. So if I just type yes now, it's working. If I say no, then it says wow, fantastic weather, no need to carry umbrella. So this is simple if else statement that I've shown you in my previous videos as well. So what's the shortened way of writing this? So first thing I'm going to do is comment this out, and you know in Python you can actually comment multi-lines by using triple quotes, like what I've done. So when anything is in comments, within comments, it's not going to be executed, which means it will be completely ignored when you run your program. So how can I write this? I'm just going to say this command first, and then I'm going to say if raining. Actually, I can just copy this. If raining, else sorry guys, I'm just lazy, so I'm doing copy and paste rather than typing it all. So this is the shortened way of writing if and else. Whatever you want when the condition is true needs to come first, then the if condition, then else condition, and then whatever you want else to print. So if I run it now, is it raining? I say yes. Says oh bad weather, make sure you carry an umbrella. Similarly, if I run it again and I say no, it says wow, fantastic weather, no need to carry umbrella. So guys, This is the shortened way of writing if and else statements. And why is it important? So guys, this is obviously a bit faster, and also everything is in one line. So instead of writing 4 lines of code here, we have put everything in one line, and it works fine as well. But it reduces the readability. So if someone who doesn't know Python is reading your program, this might give a bit more understanding to that person about how if else letter is working. So this if and else, that's actually letter. It's called if and else letter or conditional letter. How this letter works will be more understandable for the person who's like on beginner's level in Python. However, this shortened way might be easier for someone who's an expert in Python. So it basically depends on who's reading your program. As I said, it's faster, and it obviously puts everything in one line rather than typing 4 lines of code, but it's reducing the readability of the program. So it's compromising that, and it basically depends who's actually using your program. So I hope this lecture gave you the understanding of how to write the shortened way of if and else in Python. Now, as I promised in starting, I'll be discussing loops in this particular section as well. So guys, first of all, what are loops? So guys, our whole life is actually a loop. I'm not showing you any coding for loops in this particular video, but I want to give you a general idea of what loops are and why they are important. So if you look at our life, every night, all of us, most of us, I would say, go to sleep. Every morning we wake up, we go to our school, college, university, or we go to work, or we stay home, we do Netflix, watch Netflix and chill. Yeah, we don't really do something else on day-to-day basis. So it's kind of like it's the same pattern that we follow, all of us follow, especially if you're working in a job. Your job starts at the right at the exact time every single day. So you leave home approximately around the same time, and you come back around the same time as well. So basically, your whole life is actually a loop. Now, something which is repeated is called a loop. And obviously that's when I'm relating it to your real life, it makes more sense. Now the question is, yes, I understood what loops are, but why do we need that in programming? So guys, let's talk about this particular program that we just made. We are asking user if it's raining and if it's not raining. We are asking if it's raining, and we are printing commands or giving an output based on whatever the user inputs. Now guys, it might not be raining today, but tomorrow if you ask the same question from user, it might be yes. Answer might be yes. Might be raining tomorrow. It might not be raining the day after. It might not be raining the day after, but it might rain in a month's time. So would you be asking or typing this print command every single day? Would you be running these 4 lines of code plus this question every single day if you were given responsibility for this program? Don't you think that would be just waste of resources? Because we are writing the same thing every single day. You're getting an input and you're doing the same thing every single day. Also, imagine that you have to actually ask this question from the whole population of your country every single day. What would you do in that case? I'm pretty sure you will go crazy if you have to ask every single person in your country the same question that we are asking right now from the user. Would it not make sense to use a loop that is asking the same question from everybody every single day? So guys, that was just a basic example of why loops are useful in programming. Because imagine the waste of how many resources would be wasted and how much time would be wasted if you have to ask the same thing again and again. So guys, in our next video we'll be learning about loops. We'll be learning for loops and then while loops, and these loops are an integral part of Python programming. As I said, there are tasks that cannot be performed without using loops. So your program might be really good, but without using loops, it's just not possible to repeat things. You might repeat it 100 times, but if it's required like a million times, you wouldn't be able to write that much code. So loops are really important. I'm requesting you guys to make sure that you subscribe to these videos, like these videos, comment on these videos, and share these videos. Guys, this is something you're learning. You're getting used to Python. You're increasing your intellect by learning Python, and these small things, they make a lot of difference. When you show your support, it motivates me to make more videos more often, and it helps me as well and getting more views. I'll be honest, when you like, subscribe, and comment on these videos, YouTube ranks my videos better, and more people can learn from these videos. So guys, do this, show your support. I'm requesting you guys. And in next video, we are going to learn about loops. We'll be doing some coding on loops. We'll iterate through lists, tuples, strings, dictionaries, and we'll be learning different types of loops. So guys, keep watching. I'll meet you in the next video.